Neighbors in Ocean View Hills are fed up with a hoarder home. They say it's not just an eyesore. They are living in fear of the woman who lives there. Welcome to The 4. I'm Heather Myers.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. CBS 8's Kelly Hessedall is working for you and actually witnessed the woman get into it with neighbors today. She joins us live. Kelly, what did you see?
That's right. You know, when we are staying a distance away from this home, there was a confrontation between the neighbors and the woman who lives at this property this morning. Neighbors tell me this is something that happens all the time. Numerous neighbors have filed restraining orders against this person. Here's some of what we saw.
Tell him all the things that you've done to me over here.
Oh, you go ahead and tell him because I've never stepped foot on your property. The only time my foot has been on your property was when they removed you from this house. I went over there and shut your electricity off.
You caused it.
I didn't cause anything. There's a lot of anger involved in it. There is a lot of stress involved in it. There have been countless nights of unrest.
When you look in that backyard and you look in the front yard, there's so much overgrowth, right? If there was a fire that were going to happen, we could be in danger. The rodent situation.
And Eddie Mead and his husband, Ferdy Lopez, live next door to the so-called hoarder house. They say this back and forth has been going on for a very long time. 3 other neighbors told CBS 8 the same thing. The boxes, the trash. They say there's a rat infestation because of food rotting in the front yard. They say code enforcement, the sheriff's department, the police have all been out of this home along Mariner Drive, but nothing changes. So I began asking questions. Why? If there have been multiple complaints, why has nothing changed? I called the city. I called the city attorney's office. I reached out to Councilmember Vivian Moreno's office, who all confirmed this. There has been a history with this house and this woman. I was told there is ongoing litigation between her and the city attorney's office. Now, back in 2021, the city went in to clean up the house, and at one point, neighbors say the woman got into it with the cleaning crews and had to be restrained. And in the end, she ended up back in the house and the junk returned.
What I've said for a long time, if there was the chief of police living in this house, if the judge that grants us the restraining orders lives in this house, she would have been gone years ago.
And on the flip side of this, though, the woman, Lisa Golden, told us it's the city's fault this property looks this way. She sent us a lengthy email with photos showing us what she says this house looked like after the city went in 2021 to clean it up. She said there was a lot of damage to the house that was too expensive to repair. You know, it's clear there's been a lot of back and forth in the court system about this case. So back out here live, I'm told that the HOA could have filed a restraining order against this woman to potentially keep her out of the neighborhood. But I'm told some of the HOA members were afraid of her. And so that didn't end up happening. That didn't end up going forward. Heather and Carlo.
Boy, it seems like they have exhausted everything that they can do. What is the city's response to this? Why is this woman being allowed to keep her home looking this way for so long? It seems like a health hazard at this point.
Yeah, you know, some neighbors say this has been going on for more than a decade. So that's the question I've been working to answer all day long. I just got in touch with the city attorney's office a short time ago, and they told me that a couple of years ago, her house was put into something called a receivership, which is a pretty severe thing. It's basically when an outside entity or a company is in charge of cleaning up your house and basically maintaining it. So why it hasn't maintained it since the past couple of years, what happened with that is unclear right now. I reached out to the company. I'm waiting to hear back. I do know that a court date is scheduled with this, the city coming up at the end of the month, March 29th. So we will certainly stay on top of this and see what happens.
Beautiful neighborhood. You can understand why people who live there are frustrated with this situation and upset. Kelly Hessedall reporting live for us. Thanks, Kelly.
To hear this has been going on for a decade. My jaw hit the floor when I heard that.
We wonder what's missing in this puzzle because it seems like this should have been addressed a while ago.
At least 10 years ago now. This has been going on 10 years too long. All right, Kelly, we'll stay on top of that story. Thanks.